What's up, guys? How's everyone doing today? We're gonna just take a look at what's going on here and what I'm looking for. I hope everybody had an awesome 4th of July yesterday if you're in America. And all right, make sure you guys can see the charts. Can you see them? What's up, James? What's up, Public Awakening? Sharmik, how you guys doing? Greatest Trader, what's up, man? So SB, Pharaoh Mans, Harry, what's up? Yeah, thank God it's Friday. The weekend's here. Could we be looking at a weekend pump? Just gonna kind of go over what I'm seeing real quick, in Bitcoin especially. What's up, Katana? FN Base, SB, Crazy Greek Freak, Reggie Reg, James Cooper. I want to give a shout out to Bitcoin Ben. He has given me props on his channel and stuff. I really appreciate that. Litecoin Lisa wants to do an interview, and I think I'll probably do an interview with her and get some other people to kind of get to know me and a little bit about my background and stuff. But what we're looking at here, if you guys been watching the channel and you're in the Discord, I've been popping charts in there every once in a while. I've been real busy. Tomorrow I probably won't be around much either. We're going to an island party. So what's up, Asen, Terry, Zach? So we've been looking at the breakout of this rising wedge here, and we've had the measured move, and I'm still sticking with this measured move at the 14.7. I do believe we're headed there, but we do, have to watch this area real close. As you can see, we're popping back into above this trend line here, and in the RSI, we're below it here. And we've been watching this, and for those of you that follow the channel, I really like the RSI. That's my favorite indicator. I really don't use a lot of indicators. I don't believe in them. Yeah, Ben and Lisa, they are cool, man. Ben's a good dude. I had some people say when I posted and thanked him on Twitter that he was a scammer or something. He's one of the few true people, I believe, man, that really have passion for crypto. They're not in it just to take people's money and shit like a lot of these scammers do. I don't know. I think he's an honest, good-hearted dude. I like him, man. So anyways, looking at this, it still could be a possible inverse head and shoulders playing here. Really starting to look at, in the worst case scenario, and what may happen here, obviously we're way overbought up here, is that we do come down to the oversold and touch the bottom of this. That is possible. We need to keep our eye on that. If we break back below this, could be touching right here around the 10,000 mark, which would be around the 200 EMA. I'm still in my long from 11.2. I'm not worried about it at all. Yeah, guys, make sure you smash the like button, and when you get a chance, check out the description below the video. There's some links in there to help out the channel, some affiliate links. There's also a Bitcoin and a Litecoin tip jar with my wallet addresses, and the free Discord group. If you guys don't belong to that, definitely come check it out. Awesome group of people. They're constantly in there. I haven't been in there a lot. It's summertime. I'm busy, but I do pop in when I can, and I try to keep updated on what I'm seeing in the charts. But we have a lot of good people in there now, keeping up on the charts and getting really good at charting. So definitely a great place to hang out and know what's going on in crypto. Who trashed Ben? Let me at him. Yeah, dude, I have never realized how many uneducated, just mean ass people there is in the crypto space. Just, there is some goofy ass people out here, man. Some of the comments and some of the just hate that they have towards anybody, like, and the hate they have towards TA, I don't understand people, man. I get it constantly. It's tiring sometimes. 13 likes. Come on, people. Smash the likes. Evening, Ben. Yeah, I'm good, man. Had a little mishap on the boat last night. Got caught in a storm on the way back from the fireworks. That was interesting. I hit a floating tree. Yeah, it was interesting, but all's good. Definitely looks like it's climbing here, guys. I've been watching the EMAs too, where I get the shirt. My wife makes them. We'll be putting her webpage up soon. I know I keep saying soon. She is working on it, guys. I promise. A lot of people have just emailed her and ordered some shirts. If you can't see this one, it just says, I survived the Bitcoin crash 20 minutes ago. So that's about how it is, too. Everything's a crash. When Bitcoin goes down, it's crashing, it's dying, going to $1,000. Crazy crap. Who was hating on you in Discord, Katana? Dan at Crypto Capital complains of the same stuff. Yeah, man, there's just some rude ass people. They just, I don't know, man. It's tiring as hell. If I get a shirt, I'll represent at the LTC Summit. What kind of shirt you want? Public Awakening? A big fat Crypto Savvy shirt? You can feel some of my hate that way. Tone or someone might get you kicked out. Yeah, if you guys want to order my any shirts or whatever, until our webpage gets up, I have my email in the description below too. You can email me. I'll forward it over to her, and you know, you guys can talk and figure out what shirt you want. And the dude who got banned. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's some rude people. That was weak compared to some of the stuff I get, Katana. Well, Public Awakening, email me, and I will get it over to her, and she'll probably get it to you next week. Like I said, we're going to be pretty busy this weekend. Newbies just don't know about dips, manipulation. Anyone to watch BTC price? One more. We all know it's going above 100K at some point. It's like, how long does it want to just hang back? It's so rate it should leap. Tone shouldn't even be at the LTC Summit. He's a BTC. Yeah, I don't think he'll be there. I was just saying that. I ordered a few shirts. Nice quality, great fit. Came quickly too. Cool, Harry. I'm glad you liked them, man. There's gonna be some other cool stuff we're gonna be offering too. It's amazing some of the stuff she can make, man. There's lots of issues out there, John. Well, you asked if the price was going up now. R. Jenkins, what we're looking at, if you look at this top trend line right here and this bottom one here, and we go into the RSI, this could possibly be a wedge. There is a possibility we come down and touch the bottom of this the bottom here. But on the RSI, I don't believe it'll go all the way down there. I think we're most likely going to stop at 10,000. If we continue down, guys, we may just jump up from here. Trying to look at the RSIs. Let's go into the hour and see what the RSIs are showing us. Still a little bearish in the RSIs, but we could flip up pretty easily here. But yeah, it looks... It's a definite possibility that we come down, test for support at the 10.8 again, or 10.7, and then possibly come down into the 98, 97 range again. But that's, I'm not too sure about that yet. This could also be a bull flag forming in the RSI right here, and another move up to test the top of this. I'm sorry, I'm in the hourly. Go back to the 4 hourly. But yeah, it could go either way right now. I'm looking forward to try to get back above this trend line and continue up. But we'll see. This, like I said, it could be a broadening wedge. We could come all the way back down into the oversold. Because if you notice, every time we get in the overbought, it likes to come back down to oversold before it comes back up. Not to say it has to. It doesn't have to do that every time. But this really does look like a inverse head and shoulders forming here. And again, you can't be certain until it confirms, but yeah, we could be looking at something like that and then coming up to test the bottom of this wedge again, which would get us to price action, get us up to back to the top of this. Actually, it would be above that. That would be more up in the 12,000 range, I would be assuming. I said BTC is rare, as in everyone will want one. For sure, I believe that too, man. I believe there's a lot less Bitcoin actually available than people think too. I'm sure a lot of people had lost a lot of Bitcoin, you know, when it wasn't worth much. So I'm sure a lot of that will be taken out of the picture. Planning on buying below 10K and 9K if it happens. Yeah, if it happens, I'll definitely throw some more money, even though I'm pretty happy with my holdings right now in both Litecoin and Bitcoin. Yeah, the inverse head and shoulders on BTC 4-hour RSI. Yeah, that's what I was just showing there. You can see it in the RSI really clear. But again, guys, we have to watch. If the RSI drops all the way back down to here, then we'd be looking at, you know, somewhere in the $10,000 range, maybe. Don't forget to smash likes, guys. He lost 2.5 Bitcoin years ago. Damn. That's not even funny. How can you laugh at that? $4 million BTC loss. It could be, man. I'd like to know the real number. It'd be pretty interesting to, you know, see what's really out there. I haven't looked at Litecoin for quite a while. Litecoin actually still looks pretty good, guys. The only thing I don't like in the 4-hour is the 55 getting that close to the 200. And Bitcoin's doing the same thing. Not in that, sorry. I think it was in the, was it the daily? No. Actually, I do want to look at the daily. See how this candle's going to close here. We go back to the 4-hour. I really want to see us stay above this yellow trend line here, guys. That would be ideal. Too many people hitting fallen trees and have boating accidents, losing their cold storage. Haha. What do you think of all crypto time traveler? Of the crypto time traveler? I don't know, man. It's pretty crazy. It's definitely strange. Do I believe he's a time traveler? I don't know. I don't think either way on that. I really wanted to see these RSIs turn up though, guys. I would like to see a jump soon. Looks like it wants to. You can see right here we have the 21 EMA crossing the 200 right now. If that starts pushing it down, then we'll probably be going back down a little bit, but looks like we could possibly turn up from here. What's the 1 hour RSI look like? Yeah, see, in the 1 hour it looks almost like this could be a bull flag in the RSI forming here. If we drew, we could do this, clone it and drag it down and see if those peaks match up. Pretty close. It could be. See how this turns out. What do I think about the fib circles calling for lower lows? I don't believe in the fib circles. That's a bunch of hogwash. I don't like it. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, honestly, I've watched a couple of his things. It really seems like he's very inexperienced and he just counts everything on them circles. What's up, Dean? 3 hour RSI. Yeah, that's another thing. I only use my 1 hour, my 4 hour. I mean, I check my 15 minutes. As a matter of fact, I'll do that real quick. But I only use my 15 minute, my 1 hour, my 4 hour, my daily, and obviously look at the weekly and monthly. But I don't use any of the 8 hour, 6 hour, anything else. These are the most traded. Obviously 15 minutes for day traders, hour for day traders, 4 hours and daily are the most traded, so there's the most eyes on them. Light trading day due to the 4th of July holiday. Maybe. I mean, like I said, we may see a big boom this weekend. I mean, even if it, went down, I think we might see some price action this weekend. I think it's ready to go. Everything's gotten pretty tightened up, especially if you look at it in the daily, which I'm going to do right now. Hold on. I want to make sure I keep these in the hourly. I don't want that to show up on my other charts and get confusing. Keep that down there. Opti something or other for fib circles. Yeah, I don't watch that. That stuff's crazy. I wanted to look at the RSI in the 15 minute. Usually whatever happens, in the 15 minute, it'll move up into the hourly and then up into the 4 hour. And it looks like this was a head and shoulders right here in the 15 minutes and it played out and we're getting the bounce up now. So we'll see how this plays out here. We'll watch it on the 15 minute. I'm going to go over to Litecoin and do the same. Get into the 15 minute and just take a look at it. Pretty sideways action, guys. Litecoin's looking good, though. The Litecoin's RSIs are looking like they want to pop here. As you can see, they're turning up. If we get across, and again, this is a 15 minutes, so there's no guarantee of a huge move. But if we get across this 55 EMA on these, we're going to start getting some moves up here. So we'll keep an eye on that. Looking short-term bearish. If we break 10K, we're going to 8.5. Yeah, what's my target there? I forget what mine is. I don't think 85. I got a target of 89 here, which would be the bottom of this channel. And I honestly don't see us going through that. If we did, it'd be much lower than 85. We would come down and test the top of this rising broadening wedge that we broke out of, and that'd be more around the 8,000 range, 8,200. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think this bottom trend line will break. And honestly, I think this trend line here has a good chance of holding us up. And reason being, if we look at the gold and the Bitcoin comparison charts, look at where we're at on it. I mean, it's looking really similar, guys. People say that we have to have this big correction. I still don't think we're going to have a huge correction, man. I don't think so at all. Hit the likes, guys. Don't forget to hit the likes. Yeah, I'm gonna start going to hopefully there will be some meetups. I asked Bitcoin Ben if there's gonna be any in this area, and there's not anytime real soon, but I'm gonna try to start making some meetups and getting out to actually meet people. Hey Eric, thanks man. What's up, Edward? The last time BTC fell from 90.90 to 74.27 took 12 days after the bottom reach a high over 90.90. If that happens this time, should be over 14,000 later this month. Good eye, Steve. The way I was looking at it with this trend line up here, if we were to hit that 14.7 area, would look like about the middle of July. But and that's, you know, that's not exact, guys. It's just kind of, there's another thing I wanted to look at. If this trend line was to continue at this rate, what would it be? That would only get us to about 22,000 in December. So I don't believe that's going to hold us back, though. What is Litecoins? Let me go over on the daily. See what that long term. I drew it from the same wicks, the same in Litecoin and Bitcoin. Just curious of where that one would lead off to December area. Be around 350 area by December if it stayed within this trend line. What are your predictions of Bitcoin and Litecoin prices by the end of this 1.5 year, two year bull market ballpark? Oh man, I don't even know. I don't like to look that far ahead, but if I had to guess, in 2 years, if it does continue for 2 years, you know, I think Bitcoin's gonna be in the 6 digits somewhere. Litecoin maybe 1,500, somewhere in there, maybe even higher. Who knows? That's why I like to, you know, kind of just follow the charts along and see where it leads. Come to Denmark, you're welcome anytime. Thanks, Nemery. I would love to. Me and the wife want to do some more traveling. The only traveling out of the country we did so far, obviously Canada's close, but as of out of the country, Greece, and we went to Athens and Crete Island. That was an awesome time. But we want to start doing that stuff more often, hopefully. Can you show us on the gold chart where you think we're at? Yeah, Henry, we're right where the arrow is, right in this area. I do believe we are somewhere in here. And you gotta realize it won't play out exactly the same, guys. None of it played out exactly the same. It's just a pattern. But if we zoom in a little bit and just look at them, it doesn't have to play out exactly, but the similarities are just amazing. But yeah, it's not gonna follow every candle exact, but you know, that's why I believe we are gonna probably bounce around this range for a little while, guys, before continuing up. But again, it doesn't have to play exactly. As you can see, you know, all these weren't exact. It's just kind of, you know, resembles it, but it does not have to play out exact. But if you look at the big picture and look at the whole thing, if it plays out like this, I mean, it's absolutely amazing. We got a long ways to go, guys. Long ways to go. Thanks, Dean. Vacation to Greece is on me, brother, when BTC hits 100K. I'm gonna hold you to that, Greek. That'd be awesome. I would love to go back to Greece. I love that place, man. I did not want to come back. What happens after the gold chart runs out? I don't know. That's, you know, it could play out and just get ahead of gold. It'll be interesting to see, and I mean, I believe we'll see that within the next year sometime. I mean, I believe it'll catch up and surpass it, or maybe it'll be the guide to gold after that. Who knows? Gold's just a lot slower. Potential of BTC falling below 10K. Yeah, we were just talking about that. I mean, it's possible. It's definitely possible. Honestly, I don't think it's likely. I'm going to go back into the 15-minute just to keep an eye on that and Bitcoin. Yeah, I don't really see it, guys. The EMAs are starting to flip up nicely in the 15-minute here. I'd love to see all three of these cross the 55 EMA and then it move on into the hourly chart and do the same. But we'll see. Come to UK, man. Big Greek population in London. Take it easy, John Russo. ETF soon, so it may do the gold chart on steroids. That'd be sweet. I do believe the ETF's going to get approved pretty soon. I honestly do. I know a lot of people say no, it's not going to happen, not going to happen. It's going to happen. Then we can predict gold price based on BTC. Yeah, that'd be awesome, right? Just don't convert to euro. Yeah, we took credit cards when we went over there. We did everything through credit cards. Got some international credit cards. When gold moves 3%, the gold bugs cheer and faint with awe. Bitcoin farts and 5% comes out. It's hilarious. Do I have videos that teach technical analysis? I am going to start working on some. Oh, guys, my computer just crashed, so I'm going to have to try to open up my chat on my phone, so hold on a minute. What the hell happened there? It's going to restart, so bear with me for a second. See if I can find the chat. Oh, dang it. I've had no luck with that laptop, man. And the wife's home, so she took hers back. Alright, I'm going to have to be looking down at my phone now, guys. Open up this chat. I'm going to restart, so whoops, let me turn this down. Alright, but yeah, the technical analysis thing, I do want to start making some. It's really time consuming making videos, guys. Had a friend, Adam, make one in the Discord on RSI, and he realizes now the work into it. And like I said, I work full time. I try to get you guys videos out every morning. There's a lot of time spent on that stuff, guys. I really want to get you guys some videos put together, and I will eventually, and I promise that. But I'm limited on time, and it's summertime now with so much to do. I'm gonna try to squeeze some in. We are going on vacation in like 2 weeks, so I'm gonna be gone a week. My goal is to get some up, maybe make 5 up and post one every day while I'm gone. So there's something going up on YouTube. Savvy, what month are you thinking we'll hit 40K target? Go USA women's soccer. I don't know, you know, for sure, but just by comparison of the charts, I mean, you can take a, let me put this back, set this back up here. All right, hold on, guys. I think my computer's back on. Let me see if I can get the chat open in there. It's a hell of a lot easier. But yeah, the time that goes into making these videos, man, it's more than people think. It's not just turning the computer on and you know, talking. There's a lot goes into it. What's going on with Litecoin? It's resting, man. It's resting. Had a long run. It pulled a lot of weight, pulling all the other coins out of the bear market. FRT coin, do I hold? No, I do not. Too many companies, people invested into the ETFs for them not to happen. I'm thinking ETF by end of year. Maybe even sooner. Maybe within a month or two. Savvy, what month are you thinking? Okay, so let's look at that real quick. And again, guys, this is a rough estimate, but we can kind of try to get an idea off of it. Line the charts up best we can. So possibly December-ish. Hold on, let me line them up a little better. I thought it looked like it was before that last time I did this. So look at it at about October, end of October, beginning of November, maybe, if it plays out like gold. Thanks for the reply. Recently found the channel and appreciate the honest content without the FOMO, and will definitely support. Thanks, Chris Cash. I appreciate it, man. All right, give me 2 seconds. Uh-oh. Shit. Dang it. I just spilled my water on my laptop. Hold on a second, guys. Damn, that sucks. Just made a total mess. At least I just got the laptop that's been giving me issues anyway. All right, I'll continue on. I'm gonna have to use my phone for now. Anyways, back to it. Hold on a second. Make sure this is kind of goofed up. Hold on 1 second. I will be right back. That's what you get for live streams, huh? Laptop fun. I have an old tablet. I was trying to use that, but apparently it doesn't work anymore. It's too old or something. What's up, Rowdy? Let's go back into the 15-minute. Looks like it's dropping. Oh, let's see. Put some trend lines across here. Again, guys, this is a 15-minute, so it's not that big of a deal. But I do want to put these trend lines in here. Try something here. Sippy cup for Savvy, right? God dang, man. Always something. Water and laptops don't mix well. No, they don't. Better than being swatted still. Man, that sucks. Spa, what's up, Savvy? Thanks for your time and dedication. I just turned in. Could tell you what your next short-term bull target is. Short-term. Oh, let's look at this. This is obviously not gonna work here. Let's do a little measured move off the 15-minute for the bear target and then the bull target here real quick. If we took this as a bear flag, we broke down, that would be to the 10,000 area, and that's what I was just talking about a minute ago. So if we're to break down here, it would be the 10,000 area. If we broke up and did a BART pattern, short term, be looking at around the 11.9. Those are my short term. Thanks, man, for the laptop fun. I appreciate it, brother. Yeah, Henry, it's coming down now. It's not coming down hard. Let's go into the hourly. Let me get rid of this stuff here. I might keep that other one in the hourly. See what it's looking like. So yeah, definitely a possibility we come down and test this trend line right here. Let's see if I can set this somewhere where I can see it without holding on to the damn thing. There we go. That happened too also. 2,500 for a new laptop. Nah, I'm good. I really appreciate everybody that did the computer fund. That really helped out. Helped this be a lot easier than messing with the laptop. I had a lot of problems with the laptop. Now I think I'm gonna have a lot more, unfortunately. Trying to think if I have anything on there that I need to get off there. 10.8 low, 11.8 high. Yeah, I'd be watching its 10,750 area. If that was the break, I'd be looking towards the 10,000 range, honestly. Is this, I don't know if this thing's working worth a crap. Yeah, it's working. So anyways, you know what? Turn that on. Have chat. There we go. Yeah, the EMAs are crossing in the hourly here. They're crossing down over. That was the 21 EMA crossing to 200. Was this push down? The only thing that worries me is if this 55 EMA crosses the 200, then we're probably going to head down to test the top of this wedge here. And if you guys remember, I said this wedge target is right here at around the 14.7, 14.8 range. And the way that would be invalidated would be a drop below the 96.50. If we drop below the 96.50, that invalidates this target up here, the 14.77. Leave the laptop powered off and not plugged in. If you take it battery out, do it. And hold on a second, I'm gonna undo it right now. Do you need Coinbase or TradingView Pro to save different trend lines, support, resistance levels, and different? You can do a lot more with Pro, but no, you can save your trend lines and save a few charts and all that with the regular one. I don't suggest, well, it's up to you if you want to pay for the Pro, but honestly, if you're new to trading, get used to the simple stuff first, and then you can decide if you want to pay more to do more stuff. Sub 10K looks pretty solid. Maybe. Hold on a second. I'm going to unplug that computer. Oh, all right, I'm back. Okay, Jake, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Hold power button for 8 seconds to release all power. Then put in rice. Close enough anyways. I was just asking how you save different trend lines in the different time frames. Oh, Levi wanted, if you double click on the trend line, right in here you'll see hours, days. If you want to just be in the hours, you click off everything else and then it won't show up in your daily chart. And if you want, you can adjust the hours right here in the middle. So if you only want it in the 1 hour, then you would move this all the way over. That's how you do it in just certain, that's how I do it in my RSI, how they're, well, this is the hour. I have my 4 hour in there too, but but yeah, that's how I do it. That's why you notice my trend lines change when I click over to my daily. I got different trend lines in my daily. So yeah, you just double click on them and you can set what time frame you want them in. It's pretty simple. Can you send me coinage and how? I'm a noob. If you look in the description below the video, there's some wallets. There's a Litecoin wallet and a Bitcoin wallet in there. You can send it to them addresses. It's not necessary though. It is appreciated, but not necessary. Don't feel obligated. I do this for free because I actually want to help people. But again, I do accept tips, and my tip jar for Bitcoin and Litecoin are both in the description below the video. Joshua James, do you have a water cooler asking for a friend? So when you switch from 1 hour to 4 hour to daily, the trend lines from 1 hour don't show up on the daily. Exactly. As long as you change each trend line as you do them. Like if you notice in here, these are my daily ones. Double click on them. I only have them open on the daily. See, if I put it on the hourly and go back to the hourly, then that line will be on the hourly. See it up on top? But I click it, keep it off the hourly, and it's gone. It only stays on my daily. That's how I do that. If that helps you guys out a little bit. Just got eliminated from the main event. I must be missing something. Thanks, KJ. So yeah, where are we at? What's it doing? Let's go into the price action real quick. How is this daily gonna close? We're back below that trend line. I'd really like to stay above it. Unfortunately, it does look like our EMAs are crossing now. The 8's looking like it's ready to cross the 55 EMA on the 4 hour. That's what's pushing us down now. So we may get a heavy drop down here to test the top of this wedge here pretty soon, guys. Yeah, I figured you don't have to correct your text. I screw up my text all the time. We can figure it out. Yeah, if it's going to create the inverse head and shoulders, it definitely shouldn't go down past this trend line right here around the 1070 or 10740, somewhere in there. Yeah, I had a great 4th, man. I had a hell of a boat ride home. Got caught in a storm on the ride home. Hit a tree with my boat or my pontoon. I was floating in the water. It was super dark, raining, couldn't see. Luckily, I went there, looked at it today. There was no damage, so we're good there. Do I think Litecoin will break 140 this month? Yeah, I think there's a damn good chance as long as we stay above this trend line right here. As long as we stay above this white trend line here, I think Litecoin's good. I'll go into the 4 hour. Yeah, as long as that trend line holds, I think there's a excellent possibility that we'll get over 140 this month. If it breaks below 10.7, can we see a retracement back down to 10.2? Yeah, I was just showing that. We could see a retracement down to 10.2, even 10,000. And if that doesn't hold, then this target comes in effect. But yeah, if we look at where the 200 EMA is, that's right about 10,000, 10,020 or so. By the time it gets here, it might be 10,000. But I look for that to hold and that be a bounce here. If we drop below here, guys, this 10.7 might hold. We'll know here pretty quick, I believe. Hey, Savvy, just found out about my Samsung blockchain wallet on my S10. You got it on there? What do they call the wallet on there? Interested to see how good that wallet is. I'd imagine if Samsung put it on there, it must be a decent wallet, you would hope. Especially with new people, you know, getting the phone and using it. Thanks, Fabio. I appreciate your support, man. Yeah, guys, so if you belong to the Discord, definitely get in there. People are learning how to keep an eye on the RSI with the price action. Like I said, I haven't been able to make it in there a lot. I try, but it is summertime. Everything's getting busy. Yeah, it was eventful, Joe. Right when the fireworks stopped last night. I mean, right when they stopped and everybody was getting off. You know, my wife had to work, so she went home. One of my buddies stayed with me on the boat, and yeah, right when the fireworks were done, it just started pouring, wind blowing. We were on the river going back to the lake, and the river was just, it was insane. It was crazy. It was scary. Couldn't see anything. It was literally raining sideways. I have a Samsung engine wallet, only ERC20. Gotcha. Download it from the App Store. So you can download that wallet from the App Store. Can you download it to any phone or just the S10? So did everybody else have a pretty good 4th? How was your 4th of July? I hope everybody had a good one. Awesome. Yeah, they had a hell of a show where we live out here. It was a pretty damn good show. What does the RSI represent? Sorry for my ignorance. It's the relative strength of the market. It's basically the strength of the buying and selling pressure in the market. That's why, like, when you see hidden bullish, or when you see bullish divergence and bearish divergence, like, let me give you an example. Just a quick example. See how you get a higher high here in the RSI and a lower high here? There was a lot of pressure to push it up that high, but it didn't make a higher high here, so that therefore that's bearish divergence. Yeah, so it's the strength of the market. A lot of people claim you're in bearish territory when you're below 50 and bullish territory when you're above it. What app do you buy and store your holdings in? I hold mine all in Ledger, not an app. Yeah, it's the relative strength of the market is what the RSI is. All phones but Samsung and Engine have a plug-in that stores the keys to the Knox hardware security. That sounds pretty cool. I have to look into that. Thanks, Dave. Yeah, I know a lot of people like to say, you know, they buy and sell on the overbought, oversold. That's dangerous. As you can see here, it was super oversold. And it went up from there while the RSI went down. I call that the RSI resetting, which is hidden bullish divergence. So you got to be careful. Don't buy when it's overbought and then oversold. You really got to analyze it and look at what's going on. Do I live on a desert island? I don't understand why you would ask that question. Can you buy Bitcoin and Litecoin from your ledger though? No, you don't buy it on the ledger. Nope. I usually, I bought most of my original on COINBASE when I first got into it. I've bought some on Cash App. And Coinbase Pro. But like when I take my profits out of trades, I usually just I buy it on, go ahead and buy it on Kraken and transfer it over to Coinbase or my Ledger wallet if I'm holding it. But if I'm using it for trading, I have a few different places I keep my trading coins. But all my hold stuff is all in my ledgers. Thank you so much. I'm holding Litecoin and have been a subscriber and avid watcher for a while now. You've been very helpful. Just bought a nano. Awesome. Yeah, definitely keep your crypto off the exchanges. Only if you're trading some, keep it on there. But if you're not trading it, get it off the exchanges, guys. Keep it safe. There's a link to that below the video in the description box. Click on the Ledger link. It's directly to Ledger. Don't buy that stuff off Amazon or whatever. You have a good chance of losing the coins you put on it if you buy it anywhere but from Ledger. What do I think of Binance? I never really used Binance. I did a little bit when I was, you know, starting to trade. For a very short time, I traded some shit coins. I was playing in like Verge and stuff like that into BTC. I didn't really care for it. That's just not my style of trading. I don't like trading pairs like that. And I like Kraken. It's based in the US. It's insured. You can't go that high a leverage, but I don't use that high a leverage anyway. I have played with that Prime XBT. There's a link to that in the description. You can do 100 times leverage. I don't suggest anybody does that unless you're a skilled trader. I mean, it's basically like gambling. But if you did want to do it, if you click on the Prime XBT link and then use the promo word Crypto Savvy, they'll give you an extra 20% on whatever you put in there to trade with. But you can't pull that 20% out. You can collect profits off it. Do I trade on BitMEX? No, I do not. I trade on Kraken. I only do 5 times leverage. Like I said, I play around every once in a while. I play around on the Prime XBT and do 100 times leverage on very small trades. But that's more just fun. Do I have a crypto cash out plan? Depending on how this plays out, if this plays out for like the gold chart is, I might start cashing some out for at the top of this and then buy back in on the correction, because I do believe it's most likely going to continue up next year, even after a correction, and try to time that. But the exit, I probably am going to hold my crypto. I mean, for a long time. I don't have any plans on selling it. I believe totally in crypto. I hope to be spending it one day as we spend cash now. Thanks, Kelly. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, we're still in a parabolic bull run, guys. There's no denying it. There is no denying it. But yeah, if you look at this trend line down here on the RSI, if we were to come back down, that would be right in that 8,900 range. And then we would have to re-look at this whole target because, yeah, obviously we'd have to re-look at it. I want to see something real quick. Yeah. But like I said, we had to wait for confirmation. See if this line holds, and then worst case scenario, 10,000. Obviously, if that breaks, we're definitely headed down here. Can I explain RSI? The relative strength index? Are you the one that just asked that? I tell you what, for questions like that, go into Discord, join the Discord. People in there will help you out. There's some good people in there. But the RSI is a relative strength index. It's the strength of the market. We're still in a parabolic run, but it feels like a bear market. It's got to take a break. I mean, look at this parabolic running in gold. It took, you know, it had corrections and took breaks. That's what a market does. It can't just go straight up. Bad mother plucker, just like Bitcoin Ben. Thanks. Yeah, I want to meet Bitcoin Ben. I like that guy, man. I can't wait to meet him. I know I will sometime soon here, but what is the chance the Bitcoin will go up in your honest opinion? DG, what do you mean go up? What are the chances it goes up soon, or, you know, to my higher highs? I do believe in these higher highs big time. I believe that we are definitely going to continue up. May we get a correction possibly to this 89? It's possible. Like I said, we have to wait for confirmation. Watch this 10,740 range. If we break down below that, then we're going to watch for the 10,000 range. And if that breaks, then we're looking at this. But keep an eye on the RSI too, guys. Let me go back to that hour where I drew the I drew this in here. So yeah, this is still holding up somewhat, that this could be a bull flag in the RSI. We have to wait for it to play out. Crypto savvy Bitcoin Ben Jr. I take that as a compliment. I like Bitcoin Ben. I really do, man. That guy has passion. Do you think Litecoin having next month will impact price like it did in 2015? No, and if it does, I think it'll affect it opposite. I just don't. I believe in the charts themselves, guys. I don't really believe in all the everything else. And how people say the news pumps it. I believe that the people that knew about the news before we will ever find out about it did the pump already. And I just, yeah, I believe, show me the charts, I'll tell you the news. I mean, period. That's how I believe in the charts. Anything that goes straight up comes straight down. Not necessarily, Joe, because this went straight up and it did not come straight down. So anyway, I'm always going to go back to that. People always come up with the, you know, these sayings that aren't true. What are your thoughts for this weekend? It could be a good weekend. You know, we could get a dip tonight. We could get a big dip tonight and have a great weekend. That's the possibility. We come all the way down to here, which in the price action would be the 8,900, and just you know, that would be huge hidden bullish divergence. Do you believe in the buy the alts to increase your Bitcoin plan? No, I do not. I don't switch. I don't do pairs. I don't do Bitcoin, Litecoin pairs, none of that stuff. I hold my Litecoin. I hold my Bitcoin. I trade my Bitcoin on leverage. And with my profits, I buy more Bitcoin and Litecoin. Right on, Kelly. Join it. Like I said, great community in there. Everybody's extremely friendly. You won't get bashed on for asking questions. If you got questions, ask them. People in there are actually good people looking to help each other, man, and learn together. It's an awesome community. I wish I could spend more time in there. I do try to get in there whenever I can, though. Yeah, what goes straight up is likely for a correction, exactly, but not necessarily straight back down. Like I said, all you have to do is look at this, look at the gold chart. And a pattern's a pattern, guys. You know, look what the gold chart did. Who's to say Bitcoin is not going to do that exact thing? I've had people email me. One guy said he was a small whale or whatever. He had a goal of 200 Bitcoin. And he asked, don't I think I should stop posting this, because if one of the big YouTubers starts copying it and puts it up, then it won't happen because everybody will expect it to happen. Hey, Gene. Yeah, I might have to change that wallet, how the wallet works, and maybe try to figure out how to make it a link or something. I'm not sure. Love just sitting back and watching the show. Everyone just chill out and enjoy the ride, unless you're trading, that is. If so, strap on your diapers and hang on tight. More selling than buying now. We may dip back down to sub K this weekend. It's possible. Like I said, keep an eye on that RSI. Let's look at that 1 hour now. Has it dropped out of there yet? Yeah, see, the 1 hour is starting to drop out of them trend lines I drew. But if you look here in the 1 hour and look at the price action, the 1 hour, you know, we could get into the oversold right around the 10, right around 10,000, somewhere in there, which would also line up if we look at the 4 hour with the 200 EMA right around 10,000. So, but like I said, guys, you can't count on that unless this is broken right here. This top trend line has to break right around this 10,740 range. Oh yeah, Gene, if you want a tip, you can hit the money symbol in the chat. Right where you type, there's a little money sign there on the right. That does it too. Unless you just wanted to tip coins. What's up with all the XRP hype? That's what XRP is. It's a hype coin. Look at the chart, man. I know a lot of people are going to hate this, especially if you like XRP, but it's the worst looking chart I've ever seen. I don't even know. Look at Bitstamp, I guess. It's just a big... Let me put it on the log. Yeah, it's just a ugly pump dump, pump dump, pump dump, pump dump, pump dump. Tons of pump and dumps. And it's every time they release crazy news and then they sell off into the people buying. That's what I believe anyway. It's just crazy. There's way too many of them, and they have control over way too many of them. They can just keep dumping them on people and putting out these crazy news stories. Thanks, Gene. Appreciate it, brother. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan of it. Let me get back into my BTC. Oh, where was it at here? So, now I can't even find it. What the hell happened? Dang it. I should have never clicked over there. I gotta find this. Oh, where the hell is it? What? Now there's not Coinbase to US dollar on there? What's going on? Oh well. Let me click out of this real quick. Back. Nope, now it's coming up XRP. Oh well. Thanks, Anis. I appreciate it. Would a crash to 9K be better than a slow bleed? Yeah, could be. I don't understand. Oh, there it is. All right. Yeah, guys, I'm not tech savvy at all. Not at all. Litecoin price prediction for August. You want the bullish one? Hey, BDE Camps 71. Appreciate it. Thanks, man. I'm glad you like it. I hope it's helping you guys. For August, he said. Thanks. BitSource AML Solutions Consulting. Thoughts on G20 and FATF recommendations on MTH. I honestly, man, have no clue on that stuff. The G20 and all that. I mean, they could be coming up with some crypto solutions, I guess, but I don't really follow into that too much. I'm more of just a charts guy, man. That is it. Amazon and Microsoft and Apple. I'm sorry if this sounds stupid. How is Bitcoin and Litecoin connected? There's no such thing as a stupid question except one that's unasked. I guess if you want the real explanation, look up some videos on Charlie Lee. He explains it really well on why he basically it's a soft fork of Bitcoin. He made it faster. It's written pretty much in the same code with some stuff switched out, but you gave up a little bit of security to gain speed. And there's 4 times as many, so you could think of it as like Bitcoin as a store of value, and it's like the silver to Bitcoin's gold. And another good way he explained it is like, look at Bitcoin as your savings account and Litecoin as your checking account. It makes total sense. I mean, they make a great pair, and Litecoin has been like a test net for Bitcoin, so it's really helped Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin and Litecoin will partner with atomic swaps as Litecoin being the means of exchange and Bitcoin being the storage layer. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. I really do. The travel rule and whether the G20 nations accept it could hinder the privacy of interactions. However, I think this train is not stopping. Yeah, I don't think this train's stopping either, man. And it has a long ways to go. And yeah, I totally agree with the Litecoin, you know, the means of exchange, the actual spendable currency, and Bitcoin being like, you know, it's thought of the digital gold. If someone bought high, do you recommend to buy the lows and balance your average? Yeah, dollar cost average, especially if you don't know how to trade or don't want to trade. Dollar cost averaging is extremely effective, but just got to remember, you never want to put in more than you're willing to lose. You just always got to think about that. Litecoin was a catalyst for the whole bull run. Yeah, Litecoin, that's what I said. Like, people ask why it's not doing nothing. I said it's tired. It pulled all the other coins out of the bear market. And going to the next catalyst for next explosion up. Yeah, it's really fighting in this area, guys. I think it might actually be all right. Well, I've been on an hour. I guess I'm gonna shut this down and get some stuff done. And I've got to make sure we got everything ready to take with us tomorrow. Me and the wife are going with some friends out to an island we party out here in the lake at. So I appreciate you all stopping by. I appreciate everybody, you know, for your tips. And yeah, I will be posting my update video tomorrow. Probably won't do a live stream tomorrow because I'm sure we'll be out all day. But I will definitely do my morning update for you guys. And I'll try to pop in the Discord periodically. Don't know how often that I'll be able to do that, but I will try. And don't forget to smash the likes, guys. I really appreciate you guys stopping in. And I appreciate all the support you guys have been giving me. You know, it just makes this all worthwhile when I see people actually appreciate it. So thanks again, guys. Don't forget to smash the likes and share the videos when they come out. Obviously, you don't have to share the live streams, but when you watch videos, just click that share button, share them, and get them out there. Help grow the channel some more. It's been doing awesome. You guys are great, and I love y'all, and I will see you tomorrow morning. Take it easy. Thanks, Boston. Good looking out, bro. Have a good night, guys.